We call this the portable harness system. It's manufactured by Enlighten, and basically it is a harness that's built inside of a 10 by 10, basically a tailgate tent. And so this one in particular, you can move around, you can set up and down, you can put it in your living room, in the backyard, in the classroom, in the gym. So within this frame, there is a vest that the child wears, and it's attached to some bungees that are then attached to the harness that can be adjusted to provide whatever sort of support the child needs. And they can really move freely within that frame, within that system. So it kind of combines what we know about giving some folks a body weight support so that they can be upright and have some self-directed mobility, but then putting it in environments that are authentic and motivating so that these kids want to move and move the way that they want. And that's something that kids with disabilities don't often get to experience, is movement and mobility and socialization on their terms, when they choose and how they choose it. And that's what's really kind of awesome and pretty powerful about it. Especially, a kiddo like Joe, who immediately we see him start to engage with his friends, smile, sing, step, without a therapist's hands on him, trying to make his body move in a certain way. And that is when some really kind of powerful learning happens, and those children start to be able to select and figure out the best movement patterns that work for them. And then it's cognitive, and it's social, and it's emotional, and it's all of it just kind of happening all at once. So that traditional medical model of disability is, you have a disability, so we need to fix you. We need to fix you to make you fit into the world. And I think what this really does is it sort of kind of flips that on its head, and it really helps people see the world through a lens of a more social model of disability. So maybe it's not that we need to fix you, maybe we need to fix all of these environments and create environments and create a world that's accessible to everyone, that works for everyone. It not only this harness and the things like it don't just change the way the child interacts with the world, it changes the way the world interacts with the child. And that's really important.
Variety Casey is so excited to be a part of this community that believes in innovation and inclusion. With a quarter of our population having special needs, it's a huge part of humanity that needs to be included. From our B.E. Smith Family Center that we just opened, they'll be the first building in the world that will be completely harnessed, to little cafes that we're allowing kids to have a working environment, getting out of their wheelchair walkers, and actually working. We are also in schools and children therapy centers. And it's amazing listening to the families saying how crucial this new equipment is to their child's development, socially, physically, and just to feel like they belong. It's so exciting that we are on the cutting edge of this cultural change of inclusion, and Variety Kansas City is leading the way.